We already know how to change the appearance of a single sparkle using either a chosen colour, a value of red, green or blue, or a random number. So far we've only had a single sparkle as part of our project, but it's actually possible to have different colours on different sparkles that are all wired into the same project. To do this, we need to understand how to send an instruction to a specific sparkle. Take a look at this project. Here we have a single sparkle that is wired directly to our crumble. We can add another sparkle, attaching it to the existing sparkle. This is sometimes known as daisy chaining, where we use wires to link from one component to the other. The second sparkle is going to need power, provided by the positive and negative wires that attach to the other sparkle. And it's also going to need a digital input so we can tell the sparkle what to do. We'll wire that up like this. Notice how the arrows on the sparkles show how the power and the digital signal flow from one sparkle to the other. It's important these arrows are the right way round, flowing away from the crumble. So now we've got two sparkles in our project, how can we light them both up? Well, let's start by adding the usual program start block, followed by a set all sparkles to red block. Now when we run our code, both sparkles light up red. But of course we may well want to have different colours on our different sparkles. So how do we tell one sparkle to light up in one colour and another to light up in a different colour? Well, each sparkle has an address or an index which relates to where it is along the chain of sparkles. The first sparkle here has the index of 0 and the second one has the index of 1 and so on. A common mistake is to think that the first sparkle has the index of 1 and the second has the index of 2 and so on. Instead, we need to remember that the index starts at 0. Okay, let's replace this set all sparkles block with two set sparkle blocks. We'll make the first sparkle with index 0 light up red, and we'll set the second sparkle with index 1 to light up blue. Now when we run our code, we can see that we have different colours on each sparkle. Easy! Right, now let's imagine we actually have 8 sparkles all wired in together, one after the other. This could get pretty messy with all the wires daisy chaining them together, so instead we can use this sparkle button. This has 8 sparkles in it that are already linked together, just like we did with crocodile clips with our 2 sparkles. Let's add this to our project by connecting the positive, negative and digital wires here, making sure the arrow is pointing away from the crumble. Now when we run our code, we can see that the first 2 sparkles light up as we'd expect. The first sparkle with the index of 0 is red, and the second sparkle with the index of 1 is blue. Of course, we have 8 sparkles here, with the index going from 0 to 7. So let's adapt our code so we can light up all 8 sparkles, like this. Here you can see I'm sending a different colour to each sparkle, with the index going from 0 to 7. Of course, if you have them, you can add even more sparkles, just by daisy chaining them together. The index just goes up by 1 each time. So this sparkle would have an index of 8, and this one would have an index of 9. See if you can work out how to use the random number generator to change the colour of the sparkles on your sparkle button randomly. Think carefully about the minimum and maximum values you'll need, both for the colour values as well as the index of the sparkles.